Okay guys, hey, welcome back to my channel. So it feels like a while since I've done a warm reviews, but today we are going to do it. I'm going to talk really quick. Probably going to regret this later, but whatever. Well, first of all, I have not been following my ban whatsoever. You will see some hauls coming up. You guys, it's a disaster, just a complete disaster. I said in, what was it, January or February, that I was banning for like a year. That has not happened. I was watching Love Wax for like last year. I think she did a year ban, and I absolutely loved that she did that for an entire year. I thought that was so like impressive, but sorry, I was checking out my nails. I got distracted. The problem is I love scent. I love scent so much, and I want to try all the new scents. The thing that you're going to see when I do this video is I'm going to talk about things that I would repurchase again, and then we're going to compare like how many things that I would repurchase versus what I would not repurchase again. It's too much, you guys. I love trying all the scents. I really just want like so badly to have like 15 to 20 like favorites that I can just keep rotating through. You know how you find that favorite scent and then you grab for it and you just keep warming it and warming it? Like, I like trying new scents, but I don't always need new. And that brings me to my next point. I'm going to talk about Scentsy a little bit, and I guess maybe some vendors in general that do new scents all the time. Like, I don't feel like, well, I'm trying to think. I don't think there's a lot of vendors that do like a whole new scent list every time they have like a restock or whatever. I feel like most vendors bring back people's like favorites or ones that they have requested, whatever. But Scentsy, I'm going to get onto them for just a minute. I am so sick of the limited time offers. I'm so sick of like I don't know. I have a club, and honestly, part of me, I was texting with a friend and I was asking, you know, hey, what's in your club? And he was like, I deleted my club. And I was like, what? So I don't know that I can do that, but because I do have some favorites in there that I want to get over and over again, but I'm just like, I don't know. I don't like, I know why they do club. It's a moneymaker for them, right? I know why they do the limited time offers. I know why they do new scents every month, because that's what makes them money. But like, I wish that they would just have like a retro section or something. Like Lush a long time ago used to have what was called a retro section. And what they did is they would have like older scents in there that they used to have like years ago. And then like sometimes you could like shift it, you know, and so that way people could add things to club if they wanted them, or if they were like favorites, and then, you know, and then move on to something else. But like, stop with the new scents. Ones that like the new scents that they came out with for the new catalog, there's like 3, I think, that are keepers for me, and the rest I'm just like, whatever. Then everybody forgets about the regular catalog because we're always, well, not me, I'm not a Scentsy consultant, but as a customer, I'm like, oh, I really want to try this new scent. I think it'll be really good. This new Destinations collection, I got the whiff box, so I was able to smell all of them. I'm like semi-impressed. There's 2 that I think that I would repurchase again. I mean, I know not everything can be winners, but it's just like the garden, what was it called? The Garden Fresh Blooms or whatever that one was. There was not one from that collection that I thought, oh, I need more of that. Like, nothing. So on that note, just like random thoughts, like I can't do it anymore. Like I'm like drowning in wax over here. Like, I love it. Like, I love all of it. But it's just like when I warm through it, I'm like, okay, well, that was great. But why, like, am I not just getting my favorites over and over again, you know? Just, it doesn't make sense. So somehow I'm going to have to figure it out. I know a couple of you have mentioned previously that like you leave the Facebook groups. That's another thing too. Oh, gosh, here we go. I was listening to a girl the other day that was talking about how TikTok feeds like our want to constantly like keep watching TikTok. Like, even if you don't want to watch TikTok, it'll like, it feeds into something in your brain, and suddenly you're on TikTok for 30 minutes and you don't know why. Same with like Instagram. Facebook has been getting me too recently, the Facebook Reels. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I'm like, what the hell am I even watching? I don't even want to watch this. It's not even content that I would want to consume, but it just pops up and I'm like, oh, what is this? And then you end up watching it. Anyways, so that's a whole nother thing. So part of me is thinking, like, getting back to what I was saying, is a lot of people have said that they get out of Facebook groups or whatever. I don't want to do that, but like, part of me thinks maybe I should just, I don't know what I should do. I do have a timer on my Instagram, so I'm only on Instagram for like 15 minutes, and then it asks me like, hey, do you need a break? And then I know that it's time to like click out, which is fine. I don't really watch TikTok. I don't know why I've never really been into TikTok, but, and then Facebook, I don't get too consumed up in Facebook. I try not to. I just check the groups, really, mostly the vendor groups, and that's about it. Anyways, okay, so that's my little rant, but I'm sick of Scentsy doing the limited time offers. Like, I really just bring back what people want, for God's sakes. Like, let's stop like messing around with these limited time offers. I'm sick of like trying new scents. I just want what I want, you know? Okay, so I'm going to start out with Scentsy. I'm going to start out with my favorites from the past 2 weeks. I think it's been maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I don't know. So the first one we have is Belle Enchanted Rose. This one, okay, this is the perfect example of why you need to warm your wax and not base it just purely on cold. Because this one was so strong and lasted, I want to say like 3 days in my bathroom. This one just kept going and going and going. This one is great. This is Belle Enchanted Rose. It's rose petals, passion fruit, and sandalwood. This was so good. Like, I was so shocked. I did not think on cold that I was really going to like this, but this is just a really pretty, it is rose. It's not too heavy rose though. It's not like hit you in the face rose. It's a lot softer rose to me. And something about, I don't like, when you smell this, I don't think passion fruit or sandalwood right away, but it dims down that rose just a little bit for me. It's just really pretty. It's almost like if you were to go to Sephora and get like a really nice soap, but prettier than like soap. I don't know if that makes sense. It's just a really great floral. So if you are inclined at all, I have a wristband or a bandage on my wrist. I've got something going on with my wrist area. I don't know. I'm going to the doctor about it. Okay, so this one's coming back and bring back my bar. So I probably will add a bar to my club for a little while, just make sure that I still like it and that. But I mean, that one is great. Fiji Flower is the next one. I love this one. This is also coming back and bring back my bar. This is Vivid Lay, Pink Plumeria, Pear Blossom, and an Air of Apple. Now, when I first smell this one, I initially think it smells like a lei, like a real Hawaiian lei. This one is so gorgeous and so pretty. I do it in my kitchen. It's a nice strong scent. It makes your kitchen smell beautiful. I love this scent. Now, I would not have guessed there was Pear Blossom or an Air of Apple. It's almost like floral. It adds a little floral fruitiness, sweetness to it. This is a very sweet scent. If you've never smelled like a Hawaiian lei, it's a very sweet smell. It's not like a very, like, I think of like sunflowers as a very sharp floral. I would say this is more of like a soft feminine floral. That one's really, really good. Okay, Indoor Forest. I loved this one. This one, I was really like surprised how much I like this one on warm. This is cedarwood, fir balsam, let's see, fir balsam needles, and eucalyptus leaves. This one is such a good sweet tree scent. Oh my gosh. Someone, and I actually can smell it now. Someone in my family said that this smelled like Christmas, like pine. And I think it's the balsam that was making them think that it was pine. Oh, this one is so good. Just, I put this in my club as well. That one, I was like, I need a few more of those. That one is a really good, like, woody scent. Coconut Palm is one that I did not club in the last Bring Back My Bar, but this is one I really, really like. I've always liked this scent. Way back when I first got introduced to Scentsy, like 2013, pre-2013-ish, I loved Coconut Palm. Is that right? 2013? I don't remember. Coconut Palm is tropical coconut, musk, patchouli, and subtle green notes. I love this one so much. I don't know why. It's not like your typical coconut. It's like a really sweet coconut. Now this time when I was warming it, I don't think I've ever said this about this scent before, but this one when I was warming it, it had more of like it kind of reminded me of like a suntan lotion a little bit more than it had before. But it's sweet and creamy, and I don't really get a lot of patchouli, I don't feel like. To me, it's more of like a sweet coconut, kind of realistic smelling, but also sweet. I think I have some more of that. I've got that from D-Stash. So these are all of my favorites from this week. This one was a shocker. I never posted my Petals and Petals or whatever it's called. Saguaro Desert Rain. This one shocked me. The other one that was a Rugged Mountain Rain, I got very little throw from. I don't think I ever talked about that one, but I was super disappointed in that one. The whole collection on cold to me was very light, except for the Quaint Country Rain, I believe. Saguaro Desert Rain is warm amber sun, rain-soaked cactus greens and yucca flower. This one to me just, simply said, it smells like cologne. No, it's like such a good masculine kind of cologne smell, but not overpowering cologne. It's just, this reminds me of just coming out of the shower, like a masculine, like a manly, sexy man. This one was good. I really liked that one. I can't speak on any of the scent notes because to me, I don't really smell any of that in there. So that's just what I would say if you were going to purchase that one, is just be prepared for like a what am I talking about? A masculine, nice, manly scent. This is Central Park Pralines. I did add this to Club as well, so that should tell you that I liked that. And it was strong too for me. I want to say all of the ones that I've talked about so far, like the Belle Enchanted Rose, that one went for so many days, like 3 days. Fiji Flower was probably more like a 2-day. Indoor Forest, Coconut Palm, Saguaro Desert Rain, I would say would be more like day long type situations. Central Park Pralines, I feel like this one went for about a day as well. This one is fresh caramel, butter pecans, and creamy vanilla. This one is also coming back to Bring Back My Bar, and I'm super excited about it. I've loved this scent too. This is one of my first Scentsy loves. Oh, this is just, it's not too caramely. It's not too nutty. It's just like they took all the right amounts of everything and mixed it together. I love this. I think this is one of the better Scentsy bakery type blends. It smells so good. It's just the right, like I said, the right amount of caramel. It's not overly caramel. They didn't overdo it on the caramel. It's got just enough of that pecan and then the butter note. I love this. This went really well in my kitchen area. Okay, so those were my favorites from this week. Let's see, so I had 6. All right, so 6 favorites, and we'll get to my, I'm not sure, they were okay. I need to warm again. Now, I thought I really liked Bonfire Beach. Bonfire Beach is toasted marshmallow, white flint, sandalwood, salty sea air, and ocean spray. I thought that I really liked this one, but when I warmed it, I just was like, it's okay. I don't know. I feel like I like this one, but I feel like maybe I don't know. I feel, you know how sometimes you warm something and you just think, I need to warm it again to be sure. But yeah, I feel like I need to warm it again to be sure. So that one was just okay. And I feel like it didn't last that long. And I feel like that one was strong for me before. So if you guys see anything in here and I say oh, I didn't get a good throw from it, tell me to try it again if you think that you get a strong throw from it, because I want to, warm it again. This is the same with this one. Let me know if you've warmed this before. This is King Cake. It says sweet crust, cinnamon and brown sugar, silky notes of golden butter. When I smelled this on cold, I was like, oh my God, this smells so good. And I think this was like, I walked into the kitchen and I was getting like a really like buttery note, but I don't feel like it performed as strong as I wanted it to. I was hoping for a better performance, but that being said, I did have a 40 watt bulb in my 25 watt Scentsy warmer, which I know you're not supposed to do that. And so I saw someone talk about it being like a huge fire hazard. So I was like, you know what? I should really not risk it. So I took it out and I put in a regular 25 watt bulb. Well, when I had the 40 watt bulb in there, I got good performance from almost every Scentsy bar. I mean, there were a few obviously that didn't do great, but that 40 watt really changed the game. And I wonder if that's affecting my throw. So all the rest of my Scentsy warmers still have the 25 watt bulbs in them. I just wanted one to do well for me, you know, like strong. So I figured one was okay. Not all of them. I feel like all of them would be overkill. Coconut cotton. I think I like this one, but I'm not sure. I need to warm it again. This is cotton, coconut milk, citrus, and white sandalwood. Now, by all accounts, I should love this one. And I like it on cold, but I just remember thinking on warm, like it was kind of, the coconut in here was doing something I didn't like. Now, it says coconut milk, so I feel like it should be more like milky, but I feel like it was more coconutty. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to try that one again, but these three were just kind of like, I don't know. I kind of want to try them again, but I didn't like love them. Like love them. But let me know about those so I can try them again if you think that it's worth trying again. Jumpin' Jelly Bean, I feel like people loved this one. I did not. This was a really old bar. I got it from a D-stash and I feel like it had kind of went off. I got this nasty clamshell. This is crisp pear and apple, zesty lemon and sugar. I don't know. This one, it was just a little too, I think the pear, it was just a little too much for me. Yeah, this was definitely not a repurchase for me if I see it again. Also with this Glorious Grapefruit, I'm not impressed with this one. It's just okay. I like grapefruit scents, but this one I feel like is a mid performer. It doesn't really do great for me. Pink grapefruit, juicy orange, and a sprig of green leaves. Yeah. Yeah, it's just all right. Like, it's just, I don't know. All accounts, I should really like this one. Also, I have the fragrance flower over here that I'm going to show you. I don't really get a good performance from the fragrance flower either. Okay, again, on this one, I really wanted to like this one. I heard, was it Natalie? Had warmed candy cane buttercream. Was it Natalie? Shoot. I don't remember. Candy cane buttercream. This is, I didn't look up scent description on this one, but I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. This one I got very little throw. So let me know if you got a better throw. I got this from a D-stash, so sometimes you don't know how these are gonna perform. But I also didn't do this in my kitchen either. I did it in my computer room here. And my Scentsy warmers in here are not doing great. I have multiple warmers in here. I do full bars. It should essentially be, like I should be getting a throw. Yeah, this one on cold, when I smell it in the bar, it's about a medium, like as far as scent goes. It's not super strong. It's, like I said, it's from a D-stash. I got a pretty low throw from that, so I wasn't like super impressed. Okay, so those were, let's see. Let's talk about these really quick. Was this one the one? Oh, yes, this one. Okay, Patricia Gates had talked about this one. So I warmed almost all of my Whiff Box samples. Sorrento Breeze is cucumber flower, wild daisy, bamboo waters. Okay, Patricia Gates had said that her husband had said that this one smelled like beer to him. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I did not remember that when I put this one in. I was like, oh, let me try this one. It sounds good. I put it in and I walked in and I'm like, huh, it smells like beer in here. Didn't remember the video from Patricia. I just was like, yeah, it smells like beer. So when I went back to watch her video because I'm like, wait a second, did someone say that? And then I went to go back and watch it, and sure enough, Patricia said this one came off with a beer note. So yeah, I did not like this one. It was just okay. So that would not be a repurchase for me. Sun Drenched Cotton. I actually really did like this one. This one was quite strong as well for me. This is clean cotton, creamy coconut, and white woods. To me, it's just like a coconut cotton. Different than the actual coconut cotton. This one to me, was it more of like, it had more of a cotton note. And you could smell the coconut in here, but it was different than the coconut cotton, I feel like. There may have been a little bit of white woods, but I didn't really pick that up. So to me, that didn't really like do anything for me. But I want to try that one again. I love the wipes in the Sun Drenched Cotton, and they smell amazing. Santorini Blossoms, and this is Island Palm Shades, Cherry Flower, Cool Coconut Water, and Warm Amber. This was like a body care, like lotion type scent to me. To me, Scentsy's done this before, and so I wasn't like super impressed with this one. It's okay. I know a lot of people like this one, but for me, it was just okay. I don't feel like I need it again. And then the last one I have that I actually really liked is Wild Seaside. Now I warmed this more in the beginning of my week. This is Blue Lavender, Ocean Moss, and White Driftwood. Yeah, Ocean Moss. Yeah. The blue lavender in here is like a masculine lavender to me. I've had blue lavender before. I can't really smell in the cup anymore, but I did grab another bar of this because I wanted to smell it again. I'm pretty sure that I like this one. So Wild Seaside and Sun Drenched Cotton were both winners for me. I don't remember the scent throw on Wild Seaside. I feel like it was a good, decent throw. Okay, so the next thing I have is 2 scent circles in Santorini Blossoms. You guys, I am so like done with the scent circles. Like I got the 3 in the whiff box, and I put 2 in my car, and I left one in there just because I was just like, I went to smell and I was like, yeah, I don't smell anything. I have tried with the scent circles. I know some of you have told me that there are a few that do better than others, but like, why spend $3 on something that doesn't even work for like a day? It's mind-boggling to me. Like I don't understand how a fragrance company cannot get their scent circles right, you know? And then people keep buying them, and I'm like, why? Like they don't, I don't know. Don't get me started. Okay. And then I can't remember if I talked about this last time. I do like the counter cleans now. I can only use them in certain areas, but I do enjoy them. I don't pick them up often, but I did finish Pineapple Dragon Fruit, which I think Frankie had added to one of my Scentsy orders when she was still a consultant. So thank you, Frankie, for putting that in my order. I really enjoyed it. Okay, let's just jump to, I think that's all the Scentsy I have. I think. Okay, let's jump over to Rainbow Melts, because I was pulling some Rainbow Melts. I just got my order in from her. I need to film that, but we're going to talk about Rainbow Melts really quick. So I have been trying to pull some of my older scents from her. Sunshine Cake, Yummy Citrus, and Birthday Cake. Now, when I first smelled this, I was like, oh, this is really good. I want to warm this. When I warmed it, oh my gosh, you guys, this was so pretty on warm. Again, another reason you need to warm your wax. So this is like a soft lemon marshmallow, but after a little bit of time, this lovely like butter cake starts to come out. And it's not like a cupcake at Tiffany's or like a white cake. It says birthday cake here, but to me, it smelled very buttery. I don't know what kind of cake she was using in this particular scent, but this is not like a bright citrus scent at all. Again, it's more like a lemon marshmallow with like butter cake. It was really good. I feel like, and for this scent being like a lighter lemon scent, this did really well. Like this one went for, I want to say it went for like 8 hours. No, actually I think it went into the next day because I turned it off, turned it back on the next day. It was still going. That's all my Rainbow Melts did amazingly well. Her wax normally performs very good in my open concept. So I have a little bit of that left. Sunshine Cake. Radiant Red Maple is another great one. This one is more of like a medium high thrower. Like you can definitely smell it in the room. I use this in the bedroom actually. This is Delicious Apple, Smoky Notes, Maple Syrup, Rich Caramel, and Exotic Woods. So what I'd say about this one is the apple is not like super dominant apple. It's not like a Mac apple or a green apple. It's just this really nice fresh apple. And then you kind of get, don't be scared by the maple syrup. It does give it like a sweetness, but it's not overpowering. If you've ever had Radiant Red Maple, you'll know what I'm talking about, but it's just like a really nice mellow apple with a nice like maple component to it, but not overpowering. And then you probably get just like a little bit, well, actually there's maple and caramel, but don't be scared of either of those two because I feel like it's very subtle. So yeah, this one in the bag, I was like, ooh, this has gone off. But once I got it in the warmers, it was fine. So really, really good. I liked this one quite a bit. Radiant Red Maple. It's still going in the bedroom now. So this one, that one actually for a medium high thrower, it is doing really well. This one went all day yesterday and then I turned it on again today and it's still going. So that's pretty good. The next one I have, and this one did really well. This one went for a long time too. Plum Spooky. This is Spice Plum and Black Pepper. This one is on the older end. It's from 2022. Yeah, that's getting in up there. So I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and warm this. So there was 2.85 ounces. I did it in the bedroom. So I did about a little under an ounce for each of my 3 warmers. This one was a really pretty plum. I loved this plum so much. It wasn't a fake plum. It had a nice strong throw. This one actually really impressed me. There was a slight black pepper smell, but I think it only like kind of enhanced the plum a little bit. I wasn't getting like, I don't always detect black pepper when it says it's in a scent. I would probably repurchase this one again. Radiant Red Maple, I did enjoy, but I don't feel like I need it again. Sunshine Cake, I probably would get again. That one was really nice. And then the last Rainbow Melts, I would get again. And I wasn't sure that I was gonna say that, but this one is so good. Casper. It's vanilla bean marshmallow, vanilla ice cream, and spearmint. The spearmint in here is very subtle. Sometimes people overdo spearmint when they say they put spearmint in their blend. It's like overkill on the spearmint. This one was not. So good. This one is just a very, like the spearmint is there, but it's very like back of the, like the end of the scent. How do I want to say that? It's like the undertone of the scent. You really get that vanilla bean and the vanilla ice cream. It's just so pretty. I cannot wait to warm this again. This one is just really, really good. And she didn't overdo it on the spearmint, which I know I already said, but I feel like I have to emphasize that because it was so good. So that was my Rainbow Melts for the week. Let's do Super Tarts. So I did do shorts on all the Teddy Bees that I warmed. So when I get to Teddy Bees, I won't talk too much about Teddy Bees, but I did do shorts on all the scents that I warmed. So after warming Teddy Bees, I'm like, look, something is going on with my warmers. Like, let me try something that I know is gonna work. Like Rainbow Melts, for instance, I did in my open concept, no problem, like whatsoever. No problem with smelling the scent. I'm not like searching for the scent, it's just there. So I'm just like, ugh. So I was like, you know what? Let me pull out my Super Tarts because I know my Super Tarts is gonna throw. Oh, that's right, I did Cutie. So I have 2, but I was gonna use both of these, but I ended up using only 1. So let's see. So this is 2.92 ounces. I used 4 pieces and they were all 0.7 or 0.8 ounces each. Okay, so I was trying to do the same as I was doing with Teddy Bees. Fresh Linen, Mandarin Orange, Warm Sand, and Ozone. You guys, this scent is gorgeous. I love this scent. This is a really good, this is what it looked like, by the way. It was a really good, like, linen scent with just the slightest hint of citrus. That warm sand, like, warms it up. It's like a warm linen smell. This scent is so good. I love this scent. When I was warming it, I was like, oh, finally, I can smell the wax. Yeah, this one just has the right amount of citrus. It's not overpowering. It's not too laundry. It's perfect. So Cutie, I have repurchased before and will continue to repurchase. I really like that scent. Voldemort, I don't know if I need this one again, but if you like our Omen blends and you really like Cactus and Sea Salt, I think you would really like this. This one did great. I did this in the bedroom because I think I only had some cubes left of it. And this is kind of on the older side. This is Red Apple, Ocean Breeze, Vanilla Bean, which is her Omen. And then Cactus and Sea Salt. I don't know what this is called now, actually. But if you know Cactus and Sea Salt, you'll know what I'm talking about. I don't know that I always love Cactus and Sea Salt. I feel like it has to be mixed with something else to really... I used to love Cactus and Sea Salt, by the way. And now I just really don't. So that's why I probably wouldn't get this one again. But Cactus and Sea Salt is pretty dominant in here. You do get the Omen in the background. If you've never tried our Omen, it's kind of like the brother to Jaws. If like Jaws was the sister and Omen was like the brother, it's a little bit more masculine, a little of like a deeper ocean scent, I would say. This is kind of funny. I have never, like I used to I used to get on my channel and say I could not handle Brandy's marshmallow scent. I don't know why. I always thought she had this like weird marshmallow scent, but I warmed this. It's called Lucky. And I think, what did this used to be called? Was this like her Lucky Charms, or what did you call this? So this is Lucky Charms cereal and sweet marshmallows. You guys, I loved this. This was so good. I was like loving this scent. I don't know, like I've never had this scent and warmed it. Yeah, it was just so good. It was like sweet, buttery, well, sort of buttery, like marshmallowy, toasty. That's probably what I mean, more toasty, like the toasted cereal. Oh, I loved this one. This one was really great. So Lucky did great in my open concept. This one was probably more of like a medium high, just because I feel like this kind of scent is not gonna like throw you out of the room, or at least in my opinion. Okay, let's do, that was all the Super Tarts I did. Let's do that Smell Good shop. I did Taurus, which I actually took over to where I'm dog sitting and put it in. Oh, I took 2 warmers over. This is a sugar cookie, vanilla bean, and waffle cone. This one was a strong performer, but it was kind of just a basic scent. The vanilla bean is pretty strong in here, I would say. I'm not getting a lot of sugar cookie or like the waffle cone. It's pretty vanilla bean heavy. It was good. I got tired of it quick though. I was just kind of like, yeah, I think I'm ready to change this. Next one I have is Downy Clean Breeze Blue Lagoon Cool Water. On the back, I said, do not use in Scentsy. So I tried to use this in my office area here, and I have all Scentsy warmers. I need to change that. I put the whole pack in, so I put like 1 cube in every one of my 6 warmers. Yeah, 6 warmers, and I got nothing, like nothing, which is odd because that Smell Good shop usually does really well. I think it was just the Scentsy warmers, you guys. Okay, next up we have the Pharmacist's Daughter. I did zucchini coconut crack. This is pie crust, coconut cream pie, cinnamon sugar donuts, sugar cookie royale, zucchini bread. This is my first time warming a coconut crack. I loved this. This was so flippin' strong. I did this in my open concept. It had great performance. The only thing is, after a little while, probably like, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours, it kind of dies down to like more of, you know how when you do a bakery and sometimes the initial like really intense bakery you get kind of dies off a little bit. I feel like one of the notes died down on me a bit, and it was kind of just left me with a bakery scent. Let me smell it again and see if I can figure out what it is I'm trying to say here. Oh my gosh, this is so good on cold. On warm, it warms just the same. It smells just as good on warm as it does on cold. Yeah. I think what I'm trying to say is when it was kind of done like warming, when it kind of like, it was still strong, when it was like had kind of, some of the scents had died off, but overall that one was great. So really loved that one. Okay, let's do, I always leave my tins in. Does anyone else do that? I don't know why. Second and Spruce, I did a mix. Oh yeah, that's right, I did a mix. Okay, I did a mix, sorry. I did a mix of jam and birthday cake because I only had part left. This is raspberry jam, buttered toast, and birthday cake. And then I did eggnog, milk, and cookies. If I remember correctly, I didn't love eggnog, milk, and cookies. Just my own personal preference. I do like her milk and cookies. I just didn't love the eggnog. It was okay. Mixed these two in the kitchen. This is kind of after like my Scentsy wasn't really doing well. So I was like, Second and Spruce always performs well. I feel like, and I don't know, I feel like in my Scentsy warmers, I feel like these did not do as well as normal. They were kind of like a medium. I don't know. I feel like the last time I did jam and birthday cake, I got more of the notes that came out and I couldn't really tell what was going on. Maybe because I mixed. Now, I didn't mix the two together. I mixed them in different warmers. Like I did this in one warmer, this in another warmer. So I don't know. There was still definitely scent in my kitchen, but I feel like the notes were more, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit like, not subdued, but I couldn't really, I wasn't like really smelling a heavy like raspberry or anything. Okay, I wanted to bring these two back really quick. Sorry to take a quick break. Let the dog out. So I wanted to say on these two, I usually get a really good strong throw from Second and Spruce. So I just think it was me trying to mix these two that kind of messed up the scent throw. I don't remember the first time I warmed these, so I don't know. Those just weren't like repurchases for me though. Now this one I may repurchase. This is Concession Row. This is waffle cone, cake batter ice cream, beignets, kettle corn, and sugared berry drizzle. This one was so good. So I put this one in here in the computer room, or whatever you want to call this, extra room, because I wasn't getting good throw out of my Scentsy warmers. Her stuff throws in Scentsy warmers. This one was so good. I was getting a lot of the beignet smell. I think the first time I warmed this, I was really smelling that berry, which again brings me to another point. Sometimes when you melt the same thing later on, sometimes you get a different scent than you would like the first time you warmed it, I feel like. Yeah, this one on cold smells like the berry drizzle is pretty strong in there, but on warm, the beignets were coming out. It was such a good like bready type scent, a sweet bread with the sugar berry drizzle. Probably a little bit of waffle cone. I didn't really get kettle corn in here. This wasn't like a typical circus type concession for me. So this one was really good. I enjoyed this one. It did very well in here and I was impressed because I had had trouble before in here. I found the scent circle. I did want to show it to you because it is super cute. But it's like, why go to all this trouble of making a cute scent circle and then like the only way I can smell it is if I put my nose like right up to it. I mean, super cute, right, on the design. But it's like I have to put my nose up to it to smell it. And it's like, it's not worth it. Ugh. Okay, the next one we have is Leviathan from the Bathing Garden, and this is ozone and sea salt blend with grapefruit, ocean, moss, minerals, eucalyptus, and hints of linen. I loved this one. I did this in the bedroom and it was a really strong thrower. This is one of those like typical ocean scents. It was like a darker ocean scent though than like, what's one of her ocean scents? I'm thinking of like, is it Calypso or Pearls of the Ocean or something like that? One of her lighter ocean smells. This was a little bit more of like a darker ocean smell. Bright though with that grapefruit and what else is in there? Ozone, sea salt, ocean moss, minerals. Yeah, just a good deep like ocean smell. It's the best way I can describe that one. Okay, we have quite a bit of Rosegirls here. Let's see, let's do what I finished first and then we'll get into like some of the bags. I finished quite a few. So Campfire Coffee and Cookie Land. This is Absolute Coffee, Marshmallow Fireside, Confetti, or Campfire Coffee and Cookie Land. Absolute Coffee, Marshmallow Fireside, Confetti Cake, Toffee Butterscotch Pretzels, and cookies. So this is like her Cookie Land blend. The Campfire Coffee was okay. Like I'm not always the biggest fan of her coffee scents. This one was just all right. I did this in kind of a weird space. I have a new warmer in the bathroom. It's that one that has like the glitter on it. I can't think of what it's called, but the little glitter speckles like fall off. I don't love that warmer. So I don't know. I feel like I probably could have got a better scent experience. And it was in the bathroom, and I don't always like go in there. Cotton Candy Clothes on the Beach. This one I thought I liked, but once I kind of like looked into the scent description a little bit more, I was like, oh, that's what I'm smelling. This is Cotton Candy Frosting, Clothes on the Line, Pink Sands, and Waikiki Beach. So this one was, I said initially, was super fruity and strong. I had this going in the bedroom, but then I used the rest in my open concept living room. I really got the Pink Sands out of here. And somewhere I had Pink Sands pulled up. So Pink Sands is citrus, tropical fruits, lush greens, and white florals. And then Waikiki Beach, I think is the Bath & Body Works type, which is white coconut, saltwater breeze, and sun bleached woods. I would say I got more of the Pink Sands than the other scent notes. The Pink Sands was very apparent to me because I feel like I've had it before. The Cotton Candy Frosting just kind of sweetened it up. Pink Sands I don't always love. It was a nice strong throw though. It wasn't like a favorite. I think the Pink Sands just kind of, but if you like Pink Sands, I don't think this was like overly laundry at all. This was pretty mild on the laundry part. So there's better like fruity laundries out there that I like better. Next one I have is kind of funny. My friend Candy came up with this blend and I had no idea. This is Rain Cool Citrus Basil Lavender Buds Soft Cotton Blossoms. This one I only had a little bit left and I made the mistake of putting it in my open concept, so I feel like I didn't get the best throw from this. I think the first time I warmed it, it was great. It's a really good fresh, you get the citrus basil. I don't know if you really get like lavender in here, but the citrus basil kind of makes this unique and special with that Rain. I really enjoyed that one. So anyways, I messaged her and I'm like, oh my gosh, I really love this blend called Open Windows. And then she messages me back and she's like, oh, that's my blend. I had no idea. So Snickerdoodle, so I would like to try Open Windows again, but use it with more wax than I did last time. Snickerdoodle Apple Pie Cookies. This is Snickerdoodle Cookies, Hot Apple Pie, Monster Cookie, Pie Crust. Anytime anything has Monster Cookie, sign me up. This initially, on the first like 2 or 3 hours, I was in love with it. I was like, oh my gosh, this smells so flippin' good. But after like, and this happens to me with a lot of apple scents or Snickerdoodle type scents, is that after they warm for a certain amount of time, I feel like the hot apple pie and the Snickerdoodle just kind of go into this weird, they morph into this weird like singular scent, and I don't love it. I don't know why. Anyone else? So that one I might get again just for the like 3-hour experience. One thing I will say about Rosegirls too is I do feel like her stuff is mostly like a day long type situation. Like I think you'd have to change her stuff like twice a day. I feel like her stuff goes well for like 4 or 5 hours, sometimes longer depending on the scent. But for the most part, you want to change her stuff out more regular. I think that's why I got through so much, or you get sick of it, whatever. Peanut Butter Macchiato was peanut butter, espresso, and sugar milk. This one I did really like too. The sugar milk started to come out after like it had been warming a little bit. The peanut butter was not super strong, and neither was the espresso. It was kind of like a nice mix. It just made the house smell nice, like a good like bakery was going on. The sugar milk does kind of come out towards the end, but overall it was just like a nice rounded out bakery scent. Warp Zone. Anytime you put peppermint with bakery, like sign me up. I think peppermint and bakery go so well together. So Warp Zone is Monster Cookie Fluff Puffs, peppermint and vanilla crunch donuts. Love this scent. This reminds me of peppermint, or is it Fake and Bake and peppermint from Super Tarts? Same kind of concept. Oh, peppermint with bakery, like cookie, like a dark cookie, so good. This did not disappoint. I think I have another bag of Warp Zone. Campfire Snacks. I don't remember this one. I think I liked this one. I don't remember if I mixed, like I did 2 different scents with this one or not. I don't remember. Campfire Marshmallows, Saltwater Taffy, and Cup of Cake. I think I did like this one and I would like to try it again, but I don't think I had enough, and I think I mixed it because I just didn't have enough to warm in the open concept, so I mixed it with Half Baked. So Half Baked is a scent I would get again. French toast, pretzels, salted caramel, and fresh baked bread. This one was so good. The bread was like a toasty bread. Then you got the bready notes, and then you got this salty sweet smell, and then it was a strong thrower. I loved this one. This one was very strong, and I think that's the one I mixed with campfire snacks. So I got more of this and less of the campfire snacks, which I think was my bad. I should have warmed campfire snacks in a smaller space. And then the last finished bag I have is lemon streuselkuchen carbs. This is Sicilian lemon cookies, streuselkuchen carbs, cookies, donuts, bread. This one was kind of disappointing to me. I was thinking this was going to be like really strong, but I feel like this one wasn't. I feel like it was just kind of like a medium all day for me. I did this in the open concept. I did, you know, enough. I had enough in the bag to do my open concept, and I just feel like it wasn't throwing as well as I would have liked. At least I thought the carbs would really come out if the lemon or the streuselkuchen did not. But yeah, this one, I don't know if I just got a bad bag or yeah, it didn't do great. So that one probably wouldn't be a repurchase. Okay, the next few I have are just a few that I did not finish the bags of. Chimea River, this one I wouldn't repurchase, but it was okay. It was creamy vanilla chai, espresso beans, and cake batter. This one was a nice mix of the espresso and chai. You got the chai smell mixed with the coffee, and it wasn't overly coffee. And then the cake batter just kind of is a mixer. I feel like it was more chai and coffee than anything. And really sweet too. Her espresso, I feel like the espresso with the cake batter really gave it a like sweet smell. So this one I did from 6 a.m. to about 2, and it was still going strong. I think this is, yeah, was this the one? I think so. Okay, this one, I am throwing this bag away. I do not like this smell. I don't know why. Morning Sex. Weigh in and let me know if you like this one or not. I think I like it in blends. I just don't like it by itself. When I warm this, it smells off and like kind of musty. Now this bag, ooh, gosh, this bag may be really old. It's really like putrid sort of smelling. It kind of reminds me of when my bag of Zen went bad, and I think that's why like I just don't like love it. I don't know why. I don't know if this bag came like this. I don't think it did. I feel like it smelled really good. Yeah, I warmed it and I was like, nope. It maybe just me. I don't know. If you like Morning Sex, let me know. I might try another bag at some point and try to warm it a little quicker. Don't quote me on that. It could just be my nose. Morning Sex may just smell like that, and people may love that scent. I don't know. I feel like, to me though, it went like off. Blackberry mocha cookies, blackberry jam butter cookies, vanilla hazelnut mocha, and monster cookie. I think I said in a previous video that I love this scent, and I still do. I don't love it as much as I thought I did though. The blackberry jam butter cookies is different in here than your typical blackberry jam butter cookies you get from other vendors. Although I do feel like it's the vanilla hazelnut mocha and monster cookie, obviously, that changes that blackberry jam butter cookies up. I don't like blackberry jam butter cookies that much. I still like this. It's just, I think I'm done after my next bag. It's good. I still enjoy it. I don't feel like I need any more. I feel like I've had my fill of that one. Okay, this one I don't remember. I need to warm it again. This one though, I'll just show it to you. 15 minutes of flame, blue sugar, caramel, resin, charred wood, warm amber. I remember thinking that I was scared of this one because it smelled like, I think I said it smelled like barbecue when I first smelled it. It doesn't smell like that anymore. It smells better. Yeah, it smells better after letting it sit. I still kind of get like that barbecue smell, like not barbecue sauce or anything, but like that when you're just getting ready to turn on a barbecue. It smells good. I remember warming it, and I do remember liking it, but I can't tell you what scent notes I got out of here, so I'm gonna wait until I finish that bag. Let me know this one. I did not get a good scent throw from this one. I don't know why. I did it in my open concept. I only have 4 cubes left, so I'm gonna try it in a smaller space. This is Coastal Kale Clothes on the Line. Coastal Kale and Fresh Laundry. I love the scent of this. I just couldn't get a good throw. Yeah, this smells so good to me and so fresh. I love it, but it's not, I just couldn't smell it. So I don't know. All right, let's round this out really quick. I'm just gonna talk about Teddy Bees really fast. I know you all love when I talk about Teddy Bees because it's usually, I don't know, guys, like I had better luck, I will say that, but I did have to add in another warmer into my living room. So I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys and just, you know, try to be as, like, I did try to use more wax as well. I did try the less is less, or the less is more, less is less. That didn't make any sense. The less is more method, and that was not, that did not work for me. So I did the enough, you know, like I did like 0.8 ounces or a whole ounce throughout 4 warmers. Did I bring in a 5th warmer at some point? Yeah, I brought in a 5th warmer at some point because I was like, all right, you know what? Like, you're not going to get the best of me. Like, I'm going to make this work. Pink Woods and Cashmere Cookies. This is pink sugar, sugar cookies, sugar cookie dough, vanilla birch, cashmere cream, and smoked woods. I really liked this scent. This is one of the ones that did better for me. I enjoyed this scent. I did buy it in the last pre-order. I think this was in that, wasn't it? Her cookie is really good in this blend, and also I like the fact that she has the vanilla birch and like the woody note, because you really can smell that with the cookie. It's just an overall good scent. It's like you get best of both worlds in this one. Yeah, like a smoky cookie sweet is what I would say. So I did finish I think I melted this multiple times. I did finish a tub and a souffle, so that's great. Just gonna make sure that's not too hot up there. Okay, this next one I did get a good throw from this. Now I did do this in the bedroom. Again, I have shorts on all these if you want to go watch like more thorough reviews. I think what I said about this one though is I felt like this one was kind of like a basic cider scent. It's good, but I feel like it was, I don't know. I feel like maybe I need to let it sit a little bit longer. Plums, dark cherries, vanilla, birch, peppered woods, and warm pomegranate cider. Yeah, this one to me is more, not plummy, cider. It's like a sweet cider. You do smell the pomegranate and kind of like the fruits, the dark fruits. So, I don't know. Again, this one was really strong, but I feel like it was just kind of mid. I'm going to warm it again though and see if I like it a little bit better, because on cold it smells great. I love it. This one was sent to me by my friend Tammy. Thank you so much, Tammy. We did a swap. This is Dreamweaver Flannel Sheets, Soft Lavender with a hint of vanilla and peppermint. I know a lot of people like this one. I was just okay with it. To me, the Flannel Sheets was kind of strong on this one. I was getting like a dryer sheet scent. I'm going to try this again because I still have some left, obviously. I did buy this. I think this was also in the pre-order. I did buy some of that as well. I feel like that one was a strong performer, or was it medium? I don't remember. I'll have to watch the shorts. This one did do well for me. This is the Perfect Storm. This is sea spray, ocean water, citrus, damp leaves, dark amber, and oak moss. So I did 0.67, 0.64, 0.64 in the bedroom. So I did 3 different pieces. And those are the sizes. This one did really well. I enjoyed this one. I thought this one was really pretty. I think I did order this in the pre-order. Yeah, I really like this one. This is like it's almost like a sweet. And I think maybe the amber sometimes makes me think of like sweet. I don't know why, because dark amber, oh, this one is really, really good. I like this. I don't quite know how to describe it. Because I don't have a lot of experience with it, but yeah, it's just like a good ocean scent. So if you like ocean scents, I think you definitely need to have this one in your collection at some point, the Perfect Storm. I feel like I grabbed, I don't know, I need to look and see what I grabbed in that one. But I almost wouldn't mind having a loaf of that one, if I'm honest. Key lime sugar cookies. I had 1.15 ounces left. I did it in 2 warmers in my bedroom, which normally I would have done 3 warmers, but this one did good. I think the first time I warmed it, I wasn't super impressed, but the second time I really got the key lime kind of died off, and then you got a really nice sugar cookie smell. So I don't know if I'd get this one again. This is sweet sugar, buttery shortbread, buttercream frosting, vanilla, sugar cookie dough blended with tart key limes. I liked this, and her sugar cookie is really good. Once that key lime died off, I might try this one again. It wasn't bad. And I did enjoy it when I had it in a smaller space. I think in my open concept, it wasn't great. This one did okay in my open concept. This is Summer Circus Cookies. This is strawberry pound cake blended with frosted lemon circus cookies. So this one to me was good, but it was kind of one of those basic scents that I was just like, well, I probably really don't need to get this from Teddy B's. I can probably get this from a lot of different vendors. Yeah, this one is really pretty. I did really enjoy this one. It did well for me. The strawberry pound cake does not overpower this, which I was afraid of, because if you guys have heard me say, I'm not, like, strawberry pound cake has kind of like gotten, I don't know, a little bit, not old to me, but like I'm over strawberry pound cake. But the mix was really good in this one. And then, of course, blended with the frosted lemon, like the circus cookie component was really nice. Okay, I got through 3 bags of cotton balls. No shocker there. I don't know about you guys, but I go through cotton balls like a freaking mad woman. I'm always buying cotton balls, and I think the people at Walmart think I'm nuts because I always have like massive bags of cotton balls. Okay, so really quick, I'm gonna go through my Super Tarts perfumes and some of my bath and body that I finished. These bottles never hold up well, but okay, so I got cut off. I just have a few more Scentsy things and then some body care stuff, and I'll do that really quickly. So the first thing I have is Snuggles shower gel. This is a Butterball dupe, or not a dupe because it's from Lush, but I do not clean my bottles at all. They get really dirty and nasty in the shower because these labels are, I think they're like eco-friendly. Where is the ingredients? It has, oh yeah, so it's mostly cocoa butter is like the big thing. It's such a good scent. If you've ever had Butterball, Snuggles, I think is like a limited edition shower gel. So I've got Snuggles. Next up, I finished a Rose Jam. So Rose Jam is like what a lot of vendors use, but this is the actual shower gel. Guys, this is so gorgeous. I always have this in my shower. This has, let's see if I can read it. Sorry, my hands are super shaky. It has vanilla pod, cypress leaf, goji berry, lactic acid, argan oil, rose absolute, rose oil, geranium oil, lemon oil. I think that's it. It's a really nice one. It smells exactly like Rose Jam. Using Rose Jam, it's Lush shower gels to me are so thick and rich. Most of them. There are a few like exceptions, but Sticky Dates. Oh, Sticky Dates is made with date syrup to leave your skin soft and gently kissed with a vanilla sandalwood scent. I really like Sticky Dates as well. Sticky Dates has organic date syrup. Let's see if I can read this. Organic date syrup, vanilla pod infusion, fresh orange juice, carabresinoid benzoid, sandalwood oil, and gardenia extract. I mean, obviously I'm missing some ingredients, but that's the gist. I finished a lot of shower gels actually. I finished this in Sunrise. This was for it's for a special holiday, and I can't remember what it was for now. Maybe it'll say Sunrise. So this was a Sicilian lemon oil. Yeah, Sicilian lemon oil. It had something else in here though too. Blood orange juice, Sicilian lemon oil, almond oil, and I think that was pretty much it. Those were like the main ingredients. What was this for? It was for some sort of holiday. And then I finished another of my beloved silky underwear. I've talked about this a bazillion times, but in this humid weather, this is the only dusting powder that doesn't give me like I don't know why, but the Burt's Bees will give me like a rash. I don't know. This one is like the only one. It's a jasmine scented powder. Has cocoa butter, vetiver oil. It just smells really good. I remember it being stronger, but I think I'm so used to it now that it doesn't really faze me anymore. Okay, I did finish a body spritz in Amazing Grace. This is the Philosophy Amazing Grace. I've always loved this scent. Or I'm sorry, yeah, Amazing Grace. I don't know if I said that or not, but I've always loved this scent, but I haven't repurchased it in a while. I don't know why, I just haven't. Okay, 2 Super Tarts perfumes that I want to talk about. I love, Jenny, Smoky Poppy, Body Top Type, and Celebrate Lush Type. This is gorgeous. Sorry, I had to get a weird angle there to try to see it. This smells so good. I need more of this. I can't believe I got through my bottle already. I will say I go through the oils pretty quickly, but I do find most fragrances I have to spray on myself like multiple times. One thing with these that you do want to be careful about is that you want to make sure you don't touch the label excessively after you spray it, because it will smudge. So this is Pink Sugar, this is Beach Babe, Pink Sugar, Suntan Lotion, Guava, Blackberry, and Golden Sands. This was really nice. It is very fruity. I don't feel like I got a lot of Pink Sugar or Suntan Lotion. It was really like a fruity beachy scent. I mean, it matches the name. It's a beach scent. I like it. It was good. Okay. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about is, I think I talked about this last video, but I want to say it again. This Kindness fragrance flower from Scentsy did amazing. It was the Zinnia Zen in the scent Kindness. I could smell this the whole time it was in the bathroom. This one, however, I wanted to compare and contrast. This one, however, I can barely smell. And this is one of the newer ones. The Kindness I got from a D-stash. This is Glorious Grapefruit, and it's the Dainty Daisy. I can barely smell it. I'm about ready to just chuck it, because I'm pretty much just wasting time with that one. So I'm gonna keep letting it go, I guess, but I'm disappointed in Glorious Grapefruit. The wax is the same too. It's just a medium throw. So that is my empties for the past, gosh, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks maybe. I would say the wax in front of me here, there's probably 10 cents total that I would probably repurchase. I'm gonna count that up and I'll put a thing across the screen here and let you all know. But this just proves my point, okay? So like I have, you know, we've got all this, so it doesn't make sense, you know? So I need to make it make sense, and I need to, I don't know, you guys, like, is anyone else like me where you just love like to try scents, so you try them and then if you don't like them later, then it's like, okay, well, I'm still gonna warm it anyways, and then, yeah, I don't know. All right, that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching and being here with me today. On the last Empties videos, you guys were great. I had commented about interacting with you guys and whatever, and you guys showed up and showed out. And I love that. I enjoyed the comment section so much. So if you want to leave another comment, please do. And I will talk to you guys later. Okay, have a great day, guys. Bye.